Pandora friends, my name is Leanne and I am mad for Pandora. Welcome back to another video. Today I would like to share my all-time favorite bracelet with you. This has been a long time coming and I don't like to save the best to last necessarily, but I every time I was going to show it, it was needing a bit of a clean or something like that because I wear this bracelet a lot. This is the bracelet that I take with me when I go away, if I can only take one bracelet. And yeah, it's just got a really, really deep and meaningful place in my heart. So as you can see, this is a me and hubby bracelet and it's just absolutely gorgeous. It feels wonderful. It's beautiful to wear. It's full of gorgeous two-tone pieces. And some of them very hard to find or just very unique. Certainly very meaningful. So I might start with the bracelet, and I decided with this bracelet that I'm going to have dangles and charms facing up my arm because there was only a couple of dangles that weren't actually like two-way, didn't matter which way they fell sort of thing. So I've sort of changed it around recently. Also, I found it was spinning a little bit on my arm because there wasn't enough weight at the back. So I did change a couple of things around very minorly, but I'm pretty happy with it now. So the bracelet is actually the beautiful two-tone Moments clasp in the 14 karat gold. This is a beautiful bracelet and I did get a few when they retired, so I didn't pay a fortune for them, but I'm very, very pleased to have them. The barrel clasp is just so easy to use, and especially being 14 karat gold, it's just amazing. So the safety chain I have was the only safety chain I bought when they retired. I do have a couple of others that I bought pre-loved, but this one was brand new and I did get it for a very good price. So I'm very, very pleased to have this on my bracelet. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Beautiful little flowers. I don't know an exact name of the flowers or anything, but just called the 14 karat flower safety chain. It's just a really, really nice one, and this one's in perfect condition because obviously it's brand new. I mean, I've probably had it on my bracelet for maybe a couple of years now, but you wouldn't even know it. It looks so good. Just a gorgeous safety chain. Honestly, I don't know where the stamps are. There, I think. That's one. Very teeny tiny. And I think that says ALE maybe there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It's probably a little bit shiny anyway. Now, the first of the charms that I have, I did buy this one from Floral years ago, and as I have explained with Floral, in Australia we could buy from them for a while and then we couldn't, and now we can again, but the terms are slightly different. But I was very fortunate to pick this one up new. Now this one's just called Wedding Rings and it's a beautiful pillow and it's 0.004 carat of diamonds. So there's your little diamond. It's very tiny and there's gorgeous rings on the pillow. Now hallmarks, in case you're looking to try and pick this one up pre-loved, is S925 ALE. But look at the beautiful detail. So pretty. I did actually have a pillow that my mum made for my wedding, and it was a heart shape. And we did have the wedding rings on it. So nice and smooth and shiny back. Okay, now the next charm that we have is called Soulmates. Now I did also buy this from Floral, I believe, and it's just called Soulmates, and it's got a gorgeous little red heart where the O is, and it's got cubic zirconias around it, and it's just plain on the back. This one's never been super shiny, sort of likes to oxidize, but I mean, I've just cleaned it and I've just polished it, but see how it's still got a little bit of a dark sort of tinge to it. It's just the way it is. Doesn't really bother me. Now that one is actually called Soulmates, that's the name of it. And this next charm was sort of like an anniversary type present. It was one of the ones we bought in the sale, and then we put it away, and then I got it for a special occasion. So this one here is 14 karat gold, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Now it's kind of weird because they call this one Deep Blue Sea in Openworks, and I bought this when one of the stores was, I think they were just having a promo, and it was sort of like one of those Pandora stores that are in another jewelry store. And so I picked this up for a really good price. Just gorgeous. It has blue treated topaz in it. Now, I'm not sure offhand where the hallmarks are on this one, but I've got the matching ring, and it's funny because they actually call this one the peacock ring. So even though that charm and the ring are from the same set, there's only 2 pieces in the set, yeah, they call it 2 totally different things. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Now this next piece here is Solitaire diamond ring, and I bought this one pre-loved, just needed a polish. Other than that, it was in perfect condition, and I got it for a very, very good price. Like, I think it was like about $50 or something. So this one does actually have a diamond as well, and it's a 0.02 carat of diamonds. So that's not that big either, but it is a diamond. And I love the hearts on the bail. Like, this is a beautiful bail. Just gorgeous. I believe they actually did a spacer that was the same or similar for this. It's like a chunky heart spacer or something. So this was really, really cute. Just trying to see if I can see the hallmarks. Oh yeah, I do believe that's them on the side. Probably aren't going to be able to see it. Everything's so small. And the next one here is the I Love You cube, and I love this one. It's really, really cool. Now, as you know, in 2020 they actually brought out a new I Love You cube, but this one I bought before that, and it's slightly smaller than the one they brought out in 2020, but it's really, really nice. And it's got the hallmarks on the side there. So I don't think you're going to be able to see that. The 925 is in that top corner where the heart is, and oh, the other one's down the bottom. There we go. I don't think you're going to be able to see that very well. Okay, now this next piece here, I'm very fortunate to have this one. Now my husband gave this to me when we moved into the house, basically, in our new house, and it's just so gorgeous. Now seahorses, I've been told, they mate forever. So this is to symbolize our love, and hopefully we'll be together for a very, very long time. Like our marriage vows, to death do we part. So this is a gorgeous seahorse. It's 14 karat gold. It's got ridiculous detail, really. Like, how amazing is that? And then you've got the gorgeous veil. It sort of looks like waves. And I'm not really sure where the hallmarks on this one are. Pretty sure it's on the side there somewhere. I don't know why they're always so tiny. Very hard to show when it's actually on a bracelet. Yeah, so that one's just called the Seahorse. And then I have two of these beautiful heart clips. Aren't they gorgeous? I love the writing on these. They go very well with that new love script that's come out recently. I mean, these clips would only be even better if they had done the love on both sides. But I bought these when they retired, and I'm so thankful to have them. They're just a gorgeous clip. Now I find that if you put them on facing up your arm, they don't flip. If you try and put them facing down, they do. Well, I won't say never flip, but very rarely flip. And besides, you want the love looking at you. So they're just amazing. So they're called Hearts of Love clips. Very appropriate name. Okay, now I have two of these gorgeous gold spaces. So they're 14 karat gold spaces, and they're just a beautiful flower. And they're just called 14 karat gold flower spaces. So nothing exciting. If you live in other parts of the world, your catalogues may have had other names. But these are just beautiful. I managed to get two sets of these, and they're just stunning. Okay, so then we have another dangle. So this one says free hugs, and it says love coupon. Now the reason my husband got me this was for Valentine's Day a few years back, and I actually bought him a coupon book. Did he ever redeem it for anything? No, he didn't, but I thought when I saw this charm and how cute it was, and he saw it, we were like, oh, it's so cute. And yeah, it just reminded me of when I gave him that coupon book. So it has a little cubic zirconia there. And I've got a hair here somewhere. Yeah, so on the back of it, it says valid for unlimited use. Isn't that cute? And then this one says love coupon, free kiss. And on the back it says valid for unlimited use. I just think that's so much detail. Super, super cute. So I love having that on my bracelet. Now the next charm that I have is very meaningful actually. Now you may think it's a little bit strange to have at the front of the bracelet, but I don't know, it just seems to go there, and it's such a really detailed sort of charm. It's kind of one of those charms I wish I'd got two of. So this is just called the Wheats charm. No, I lie, it's called Icon of Nature. Now the reason I bought this, and see how detailed it is? All grains of wheat, just beautiful. When this bracelet is on, this is not a problem, but obviously because of the shape of the charms, I can't really turn it around too well. I might flip it over. Look at the top, isn't it beautiful? Yeah, it's just really cute. Now the reason I have this is because obviously with my chronic pain, I use wheat packs all the time. So when I saw this charm, I wanted that to remind me of it, just because I really appreciate being able to use that for my pain, and it's such a beautiful charm. I mean, I guess I didn't have to have a reason for it, but it was very appropriate. So they're definitely part of my life. So yeah, I got this gorgeous charm. It's just beautiful. Now the next one here is the gorgeous coffee cup. Now I do have two of these. I have one on my Mad for Pandora bracelet, and then I have a second one. Now, funny story with this one, my husband and I were at the shops and he got it, but as usual when we get things, he often will put it away for a special occasion. But it was just like brand new out, and I was really excited about it and everything, so I didn't really want to have to wait. But when he went, we had coffee at the eatery sort of thing, and he ordered the coffees and stuff. He ended up giving it to the lady at the coffee place, and she put it in its little soft packet thing that it was put in on the side of my cup, on like the little saucer, and she ended up spilling my coffee all over it. So that's how I got my charm, and the first thing it did was have a bath in coffee. So I think that's kind of funny, a bit of a funny story. Yeah, but it's got a little heart there. It's just a great little charm. And of course my husband makes me coffees all the time, and it's definitely a love language between us. And it just says, take a break, I believe, something like that. Yeah, it's a really good charm. I'm glad Pandora made something so cute like that. So it's actually called Drink to Go, that one. And it's just got the pink enamel on it. So this next one I have was also one we bought when it retired and got put away, and it came out for another present. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Like, it's just stunning. It's just got so much different details and textures and colors. Yeah, it's very stunning. Just brings such a pop of color to the bracelet. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite gold charms. My husband loved it too, so it's always good when we both like the same ones, and that's usually when I get things. But it's just beautiful. So this one's just called Color Fresco, and it's in 14 karat gold and cubic zirconias. I'm not sure if there's any crystals in it. I think it's just CZs. Now the next charm is beautiful little Our Love Songs. And of course we were teenagers in the era of cassette tapes, so when we listen to music it was always cassette tapes. So when we saw this charm, we're like, that's perfect. And this was one of my Valentine's Day presents as well, another year. And on the back it just says mixtape. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and it's just called Our Love Songs Vintage Cassette Dangle. Okay, so we have another one of the spaces and another one of the clips. Now this next charm here, you would have probably seen it on one of my other bracelets, but I originally had it on my family bracelet, my two-tone family bracelet, which has since been changed a lot, and I decided that this charm deserved to be on my me and hubby bracelet since it's such an important charm to me and with such a special meaning. So it got brought over to this bracelet when I created it. And this was my first gold charm ever. And the story behind this is it's probably one of the very few charms my husband bought that I knew absolutely nothing about. And when I got home one day, he had made the bed and he had put this on my pillow, and I went into the room and I didn't really notice anything different. Except the bed was made, and I'm like, oh yay, the bed's made or something, and he's like, and I went back in and I had a look, and there was a jewelry box, little box sitting on my pillow, and when I opened it up I couldn't believe it because it was such an expensive charm too, and for him just to go out and pick it and buy it, and it's just gorgeous. So this gorgeous 14 karat gold heart I've had for a long time, like close to the start of my Pandora journey. And it was the only gold charm I had for a very long time. So it's just got the hallmarks on the front there. I'm not sure if you can read them. But it's worn very well, considering I've worn it a lot. You wouldn't even know that it's used at all. So it's just called Heart Drop. I'm sure by the time I retired, it had a different name. Okay, so now we've got the 2020 little house. Now the reason for this is we decided, even though it's not our first house, we decided to sell our first house and move and build a house. So we moved a long way from home, what was home, and where we'd sort of grown up and stuff, and we decided to go on this crazy big adventure, and it all started in 2020. Well, we all know what happened in 2020, and well, it definitely wasn't smooth sailing, but we've been in here for a while now. But I love the little symbol of the little house, and just a very cute little, I've actually got, I've got two of the 2020s and I've got one of the plain ones. So I must have liked the idea of this little house. It's the only house charm I actually have. And this next charm is called the two-tone Bible Dangle, and that's to represent my faith. And it's such a really cute little detailed charm. I love how it's two-tone, and you can see it's like this little book. How cute is that? They did a really good job with this. And it's got the cross on both sides. So yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for faith and hope and trust and forgiveness, we would probably not be still together, because it's been a hard road. We've had a lot of different things go on and health issues and everything, and yeah, it's our faith that's kept us together. And this one here, my husband fell in love with these so hard. When they retired, he insisted that I get 3 of them, 2 for earrings and 1 for a bracelet. And they were a really good price too, so that really helped. And it is a beautiful, beautiful charm. It's called Floral Brilliance, and it's 14 karat gold. And just like, look at the details. It's got the cubic zirconias, and then it's got little tiny ones all the way around. They did make a silver version of this, but it's very different. The silver one, the flower sticks out a lot more and it's not quite as dainty, whereas this one's fairly round. It's just a beautiful charm. And then that would have been an anniversary gift as well. And then the next charm here is also super, super memorable. When I saw this, yeah, I just really had to have it as just something that was really important. Since I got injured and I've been disabled for a long time now, my husband ended up having to learn to cook. Well, it's funny because when we first got married, he seemed to know how to cook, and then he decided that since I was at home with the kids and stuff, that I could cook, I guess. It's amazing how men are so good at barbecuing though, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, he cooks all the meals now because I can't really do it, and especially now we've got a gas stove, so it's even harder. And yeah, he's really, really good at like almost chef quality. Some of the meals he comes out with are ridiculous. So I got this gorgeous charm, and it's called Spatula, Frying Pan and Whisk, and it's got cute little cubic zirconias on it. I believe I got this one when it was retiring, maybe. Can't remember exactly, but yeah, it's such a great little charm, and I love having it at the back of my wrist because you just have this little dangle and it just feels so lovely. No, I really appreciate it. It's great. Okay, so this next one here, I'm not sure if I mentioned in my last me and hubby bracelet video, but we got married on my birthday. So me and hubby bracelets and birthday celebrations go hand in hand. Every year I celebrate my birthday and my wedding anniversary on the same day, which may I say that it's not the most recommended thing, because when you have kids you want to spend your birthday with the kids and you want to spend your anniversary without them. So it just happened to fall on the day, so it's not very often your birthday falls on a Saturday either. Anyway, so this is the happy birthday cake, and it took me a very, very long time to get this actually. When I originally was looking at it was when it was on that big sale at that shop that was like a Pandora shop in a jewelry store, and I don't know, I was looking at it and wondering, did I want it, did I need it, did I like it? And then I didn't get it, and then I was like, oh. I kept seeing pictures of it and going, that is seriously the nicest birthday cake charm I think they've ever done. And then it came up on the Pandora e-store once for like $20. I grabbed 2, but one was a little bit faulty. The engraving on one of the letters was not great, but I ended up keeping it anyway because I thought if anything ever happens to this one, at least I'd have a backup. But this is gorgeous. So as you can see, there's a rose on top, and around the edges of it, hopefully you can see it, there's little strawberries all the way around. It's just so beautiful. I thought they were roses for the longest time, and when I had a really close look, they're little strawberries. like cream or something. They're just so beautiful. And then you've got the gorgeous cake stand. The detail is incredible. And then you've got the back, so it's actually sitting on a stand. And so you've got your hubby and your birthday. It's just so cute. It's just an absolutely gorgeous charm. But yeah, this bracelet, hopefully I didn't miss any charms out. I think I got them all. Like I said, normally when I show you the bracelet, I have dangles down and charms up. So a little bit confusing going around the opposite way that I remember. I usually do. Isn't this just gorgeous? Like I said, it's not my usual style of, you know, same on both sides, matchy matchy or anything like that. Most of the charms are different, but they're all meaningful, and I absolutely love this bracelet. My favorite bracelet out of all my bracelets, if I could only have one, it would be this one. Even though I'd be devastated if I lost the others. But no, this is the I take it with me wherever I go type bracelet if I go away somewhere, because yeah, I'm very, very sentimentally attached to all the charms and the meanings behind all the charms. So it just got a clean and a polish this week, because last time I went away I wore it. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, but if you wear a bracelet a lot around picking a dog or maybe even a cat up and stuff like that, you do get a bit of extra sort of, I don't know, it's not, your bracelet's not quite as shiny as it would normally be just from the oils in their skin, so, and their fur. So I did have to give it a really good polish, and it's just beautiful. I just love it. Anyway, enough about that. So I'll just pop that out of the way for a sec, and I'll just show you a few other pieces. So these are, I've probably shown you these before really, but these are the other two of my Floral Brilliance, and they're on the post from the Topaz Cool Breeze charms. So I have two of the actual posts that I bought. The hooks. I found them on eBay for just, it was just the hooks. So they're on the little posts, little barrels. So they're just lovely to wear. And then I suppose I can leave that out there. So then I wear these earrings mostly. I love these little two-tone hearts. Like, they get so much wear. Even though I have a lot of pieces, I wear these a lot. So I usually wear them, or I can wear my little two-tone pearls. And then this is my go-to necklace. So this obviously matches, same set as that. And this is the rice chain. This is the 60 centimeter one. I have a 60 and an 80. So sometimes I'll wear the necklace a bit shorter on the chunky chain, but otherwise I'll wear it on this one because it does go with the earrings, having this rice chain. And this charm here, I absolutely love it. And it says, "Together is my favorite place to be." So of course that's me and hubby. And you've got the gorgeous heart. So that just sits there like that. So absolutely love that. And I wear a very, like, I can wear different rings and stuff like that. So this is my standing engagement ring, since I can't wear my original one. And it's a Pandora ring, very, very old. It's like one of those reminder type rings. It's got the gold. Had that for a long time. And then I've got just the one with the hearts on the side. And then I have this other little stack. And of course my little two-tone heart ring. And then I have my pink sapphire. It's got gold around it. So this obviously matches my bracelet. So I have a few bits and pieces. And just the rest of my arm, I've just got a little rose bracelet, and I've just got that stacked on. So I'm still loving this. So glad that I got this made round. I wear it so much now and it's a perfect fit. So this is the smallest size, and if you make it round, it's exactly a 19 centimeter bracelet bangle. This is the 18, size 18 of the Essence, and as you can see, it stacks. If you push it right up my arm, perfectly against that one as well. And I can pop on my bracelet and show you. There we go. Finally got dangles going up my arm. It's easier to show you. Yeah, there we go. Get everything going the right way. So yeah, really loving that. And I've got a few other rings that I will stack with it. Like even today, I wore my new, those big rose earrings I've got, and I just had this stacked with the gold ring as well. So that's such a lovely stack. I wear that quite a lot, and just a few other of my beautiful, I don't know, they're sort of romance type rings, I guess you could say. So I wear varying degrees of these rings, nothing all the time, but I just love them. And the other thing I wanted to show you quickly, let's pop these out the way. Now the other day, oh, I don't know, a few weeks ago now, I did participate in our sale that had a half price bracelet if you spend $99, and it was sort of tacked on to the end of our sales. Now I did end up getting this little tiny rose, and I got one of the Pandora Me gold plated bracelets. Now this is a 17.5 centimeters. Now when I got it, you may remember on my video that one of the links was really dodgy. So I just wanted to tell you what ended up basically happening. So I did contact Pandora, but not straight away. Well, I contacted them and I sent the package back, but I wrote a note in it like they say to do. And I don't know, they didn't seem to read the note or understand it, because I wanted it exchanged for a new one, and instead of exchanging it for a new one, they actually gave me my money back, and I'm like, no, you can't refund it. It was bought on a really good deal, because it was like 129 or 28 or something like that. And they had since then gone up to $299. So if I was ever going to have one, I needed to get it on that deal. So the customer service ladies were super nice, and they organised for me to get another one at that price. So I do believe this one's a lot better though. I feel like that the other one was the old plating and this is the new plating, because it didn't give me that that sort of look that it was like really bright and in your face like the other one did. So I think they have definitely changed the formula on this. I could be wrong, But this one feels a bit heavier, it just feels nicer. The little linky things are really responsive on both of them. And I've just been wearing it with the one dangle. And that's all I have in the gold at the moment. And so I just pop it on like so, super easy to do up. The best thing I love, my favorite bit about the Pandora Me is the clasp. They are so easy to take on and off, and I wish they would use these or something similar to this than the silly parrot clasp like these. I don't like a bracelet where I have to ask for help, and I constantly have to ask for help for these, but these are amazing. Even if they did a smaller version but without that little I know they made a smaller version of these and then they had a little thing, but I wish they'd just do it like that. Something that you can just push the thing in and it pops straight in. So I've been getting a fair bit of use out of this. It's really nice stacked with some of my other pieces. And yeah, even goes with that. So I hope you enjoyed seeing it, and a little update on my gold Pandora Me necklace and my experience. But yeah, customer service ladies were amazing when I got to talk to them. I even sort of got to speak to them about having allergies and my boxes having like the black foam that I'm allergic to in it. So I know what to do if I do another online order. I've just got to contact them. And so if you have any issues at all with anything like that, if you place an order and you contact them straight away with your order number, they can do something to your package if you need them to. So I'm not sure how that would work if it was like in the middle of a sale or something, but then I'll just have to get my hubby to open it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing all my beautiful, pretty two-tones, and I just absolutely love them. Really enjoy this bracelet. I hope you do too, and until next time, take care.